My name's Gidraph Kemondo, and I was a former ex-prisoner from Nyeri Maximum Prison, where I was sentenced for 12 years. The charges I met in prison, I never thought that I would once comes to, back to be a person again. I met that there are some causes which were done there in prison, and those causes, I never thought that once, because when I was entering in prison, I was still a grown-up person. And I thought that a grown-up person cannot benefit from anything. When I entered there, I got very serious in doing things which are done there in prison. And I want to say that one of the things which is done in prison is learning. Some courses, learning in schools for the rehabilitation. And when I was there, I met a friend who was there in prison, and he was just going around there. I thought that he was a policeman, and I just heard about the man that he came from an organization called RODI Kenya, and I got interested of what he was doing, and I heard that he was training some courses, and the courses that he was training there, they were the courses which can help somebody. One, there was some courses like detergent making, farming, fertilizer making, and also the value addition. So, and I was trained there. I got many certificates, and I was the best in prison, not only in Nyeri Maximum Prison, even in the prisons allowed in the prisons of Kenya. I was selected as one of the best, among the best. And I also trained to be the trainers of trainers. I got the certificates of trainers. And I became a teacher. And I was given 40 inmates. I trained them until they became trainers of trainers also. I was awarded with certificates, various certificates, many of them, which helped me and which gave me an opportunity to be realized as somebody who can also be able to rehabilitate the rest of the prisoners. In October 2015, I was taken back to court for the appeal, and I was released. When I came out, I met a lot of rejection outside beyond the big walls. I met a lot of rejection, and when I came here, I met nobody in my home, because even my family was not there. And later on, that's when I tried to call my teacher, whom I came to realize that his name was Peter Chege from RODI Kenya. He followed me and gave me the material. He gave me the material and followed me to see how I am operating. The business that I was doing when before I was taken to prison, I was just a farmer. And the land that I had, and it is still, the one still is, which is existing, is a quarter acre. And in this piece of land, I had 200 coffee trees, which was unattended. And I thought of what I can do in order to start again my living. That's the skills which I applied is the one that I got when I was in prison, which I was taught by the Lord Kenya. And the skills is about applying the organic fertilizer, that is bokashi, femi fertilizer, and also the compost fertilizer, which is not toxic. Because when we were taught about using something which cannot harm somebody, and it is not poisonous to the human life. So the first year, I happened to pick 350 kilos of coffee. That is on 2016. 2018, I happened to pick allowed 1,800 kilos. For the second, I harvested 1,850 kilograms. The third year, that's when I broke the record, when I harvested 6,000 kilograms, which means 13 kilograms per tree. I was taught in prison by the Lord Kenya, and the one which has made me to be the way I am. And when I completed, I attracted many people from my area, and some members of the community who there before rejected me came to ask what is the magic that I was using. Some of them came and told me to teach them what the skills which I was using. I taught them how to make bokashi, femi fertilizer, and also to make detergent, the compound and the biofertilizer. Now I would like to tell Kenyans to turn to organic farming. One of the things which I was taught how to make by the Lord Kenya is the biofertilizer, which is very important and it is not harmful. I normally used things which are locally found. 1, milk. 2, cow dung. 3, molasses. And yeast together with the water. It is simply made. So that's how I usually make this biofertilizer. This is the bokashi I make. And the material that I use is the rice bran, rice husk, molasses, yeast, poultry manure, water, milk, and charcoal. As you have seen, that is how we apply bokashi in coffee trees. We put one bucket. First of all, before you put, you must dig a thin trench, and then you put one bucket of bokashi, and then you cover with the removed soil. That's how it goes. As you can see, after pruning, you can see that there is a lot of mushing in this coffee. This one helps in preventing the soil from the direct sun, and also from the worm. As you can see, instead of spraying the contaminated pesticide, we do apply the sticker at the bottom of the tree in order to trap the insects which are going up. They are trapped by this sticker, so the insect cannot go up there to destroy. the reefs. As you can see, this is where I keep my Femi worm, which give me the Femi fertilizer. As you can see, this is the product of the Femi. Yeah, Femi liquid. This is also where I made my compost. This is compost manure, and it is very important. You can see how fertile it is. It's very good because it is not, this one is not like those fertilizer, those chemical fertilizer. When you apply this, you can see what I was telling you, that the tree eat trees. You can see those trees which were alive earlier, now this has already become manure.
I'm Dennis Kemondo Mwangi, a student of Gidraph who attained skills on biofarming when he was in prison. He happened to got that training from an organization called Lords Kenya, and it have benefited us a lot. So from him, we got training on how to farm in a bio way. We have attained the high cost of these chemicals, which these use of biochemicals and use of fertilizers, we are able to cut the cost, as I've mentioned, and also the improvement of our productivity in our farms. Like you will be able to see, earlier when you are using the synthetic fertilizers, the productivity was a bit low. But for now, when you are using these biofertilizers, we have made a tremendous improvement on the yields. We are happy for it. Also, it have also assisted us to cut the costs. So, improved in the productivity, and also through improving this productivity, you has also been helped to cut the cost on taining and enriching our soils, because we are using the already available local resources. So we are happy for it, and we are great. We are happy for this production. We are happy for this organization, and we are aware, and we are sure that we will be able to improve on our production. Having got these skills, we shall be able to improve productivity, because we have just done it for a few years. So in coming years, the production will be a bit high.
Okay, my name is Peter Chege, working for RODI Kenya. RODI Kenya means Resources Oriented Development Initiatives, whereby we work with Kenyan prisons, also schools, and also we work with also community groups. In this case of Gidraph, I met Gidraph back in 2014 in prison, where he was serving 12 years imprisonment. Then that's when he joined my class, Sustainable Agriculture class for food security. And through that class, he was able to attain a lot of skills, among them being making of products such as biofertilizers, bokashi, compost, Femi liquid, and also attaining other skills like making soap, shampoo, Dettol, and also other skills. Then after when he left prison, I was able to visit him back at home, whereby we gave further support to him so that he can be able to stand and also start his life once again. So he started making those products he learned in prison to improve his COVID, and I have been able to witness improvement in yield and also reduction in cost in production production of his coffee. So through Mr. Gathenya now, though he had faced a lot of rejection to start with, and through implementation of the skills he learned in prison, he was able to appease the community members allowed him, and they started to come to his farm to learn these new skills. Through that, he was able to reach to around 80 farmers and also around 150 youth, who have been now able to use the skills, use the product in their farm, in their coffee farms, and also growing other crops, and also witnessing a lot of improvement in production and also reduction in cost. One of the best things about this product is that they improve your soil very quickly, production rises very quickly, and also you start seeing the life coming back in the soil. So I think for farmers to be able to improve their soil fertility, these are some of the things maybe government or other institutions can use to scale up the production of this product, and also encourage farmers to use them in their farms so that they can change their way of farming, especially those farmers who want to do agroecology farming, which is very environmental friendly and also very cost effective. So I want to encourage everybody maybe to learn these new skills and also maybe to try to implement them back at home. So thank you very much also for Gidraph for being a good example to those who have been learning these things in prison, and also reaching out and sharing this knowledge to other farmers, and also helping them to implement back at their farms, and also seeing production improvement in their farm. So this way we'll be able to be food secure, and also maybe do farming which is environmental friendly. So thank you very much.